This was almost my new home in Cape Town, South Africa. The location I loved, the value was really good, and it was on the beach. Well, pretty close to it. This was the kind of place that you think you can just move into for the most part. Fix a couple things on the outside and make a great investment. But here's the truth, I almost got scammed. And if I didn't have the right team on the ground, an accountant and an attorney representing me, I would have been stuck in a nightmare. Welcome to the channel. My name is Ashley. I help people diversify their real estate and financial investments all over Eastern and Southern Africa the way that smart money does, legally, strategically, and with on-the-ground support, a due diligence process that most people don't know exists. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why it's so important and how I could have gotten scammed if I didn't have my team doing due diligence on the ground for me. So see, what you don't see necessarily in all of these glossy house tours online are the red flags. Maybe you've seen a couple and you might see a couple that I didn't see, but behind the fresh paint and the pretty floors, which were beautiful, there were some serious legal issues. The landlord had been negligent, ignoring major repairs and just making the ugly look really nice. He was dodging responsibility and even misrepresented the property and his position in the country. It wasn't just inconvenient, it was dangerous. And here's the thing, relocating to another country, especially South Africa, isn't just about finding a nice place to live. It's about navigating a system that you don't know yet. There is rules, there are timelines, and there are loopholes that aren't obvious until you're already in trouble. I was ready to buy this house. It wasn't my forever home, but it was a smart buy for the location and the visuals alone. But the more my accountant dug into the details of the landlord, the more issues surfaced. If I had have gone through with this purchase, I would have spent months, maybe years, tied up in legal battles and unnecessary costs. I lived here for 6 months, and the living experience was horrible. There were electrical issues, plumbing issues, infestations of rodents and roaches. I didn't come all the way over here for that because this is the thing. So many expats don't find out about these issues until it's too late. And by the time they reach out for help, they've already spent thousands fixing problems that could have been avoided. And I was lucky that I didn't invest the type of capital that I planned on investing into this property. This is why we recommend using our network of due diligence, or at least a team that you can find on your own. Every day, I see the same story playing out. I'm in several expat group chats, Facebook groups for South Africa, Tanzania, women expats, mother expats, Black women expats, and the conversations are almost identical. People are struggling with immigration paperwork, their housing will fall through, they've experienced tax penalties that they didn't see coming, and often they're completely on their own. No local expert network, no local vetted professionals, no one to say, don't sign that lease, don't send that money, or here's the correct legal visa pathway for you. This is why I built the Africa Relocation Roadmap, because moving to Africa isn't just about getting on a plane. It's about building a safe, strategic foundation from day one. In the roadmap, you get the exact steps, you get vetted resources, and on-the-ground connections you need so you don't get blindsided by legal, financial, or housing issues. I avoided getting scammed because I had the right team in place.
Welcome everyone to the Africa Relocation Roadmap. My name is Ashley. I am your host for this beautiful experience. It's not just a course. This is literally you taking your life into your own hands. I created it just for people like you. 5 years ago, I was in your exact situation, but I didn't have what I needed. And so I created it for people like you to experience a life like this. Imagine 5 years later, living in my dream city, in my dream country, on my dream continent, and it can happen for you. And so I created this course just for you Take it seriously, do it with your family, and make sure you join me every month for our group coaching sessions, because they are really what's going to create the community around you that you need to be successful. I can't wait to see what you do with this next phase of your journey. This is for you. I've created it for you. I've done all of this work for you so that you get to experience life more abundantly on the continent of Africa with insight, with details, with data. Everything is on the other side of what you do today. Do I keep my arms down
Just
here?
stay on your feet. That's the most important thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Let's walk.
Okay, now run.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Okay, now sit back with your shoulders to your knees. Wiggle your arms back.
The moral of the story is, what did I do with it? I decided to jump off of a cliff and paraglide over my new city in my dream country on my dream continent. I know you guys see a lot of people sharing their experience here online. Just know that it's not as easy as we make it look. And then for people that get sent home or head back home because they couldn't work it out, I do believe they exhausted all options, but they didn't have the strategy that they needed to be successful. I don't want that for you. Make your dreams a reality, but in the process, use strategic support so you don't end up spending thousands of dollars, wasting years of time, or ultimately heading back to the country that you work so hard to relocate from. This isn't going to be everyone's experience. And you guys know I rarely like to talk about my negative experiences. But what I will say is I had to learn this experience to put my work actually in motion. I had to make sure that the people that I refer as experts within the Africa Relocation Roadmap were exactly what they said. And I also had to qualify what I say as a due diligence expert and a strategist to be able to give you that same experience. So ultimately, it was a win. Did I want to go through it? No. But do I regret going through it? Absolutely not. That's a part of relocating abroad. You have to take the good with the bad, but know that everything that you're experiencing is working in your favor. That's why I created this system for you. So take advantage of it, use it with your family, because everything that you desire is on the other side of fear. Until the next video, I'll see you soon.